Welcome back to Soundscape, where we uncover the stories behind the songs that became part of our lives. Today's song isn't just played during Christmas. It defines Christmas. This is All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey, a song that turned love into the heart of the holidays. Before or after this video, I really encourage you to go listen to the song, because once you know its story, it feels even more magical. So let's rewind to the early 1990s. At this point, Mariah Carey was already a global superstar. She was known for her incredible 5-octave vocal range, her deeply emotional delivery, and a string of chart-topping hits that had solidified her as one of the most talented and successful singers of her generation. Her albums were selling millions, and her voice was everywhere. She had already proven herself as a powerhouse in the music industry. But in 1994, Mariah did something completely unexpected, something that caught the music world by surprise. Instead of chasing the latest pop trends or releasing another album of ballads and R&B hits, she decided to create a Christmas album. Now you have to understand, back then, this was a very unusual move for an artist at the peak of their career. Christmas albums were often seen as something record labels would suggest for artists who were maybe nearing the end of their careers, a way to release something safe and traditional. It wasn't considered a cool or commercially savvy move for a young, chart-dominating artist. Many people, including those in her own circle, were skeptical. They questioned why she would pivot to holiday music when she was at the top of her game. But Mariah had a vision. She wanted to create something that was both modern and timeless, something that captured the pure joy of the holiday season. No one, not even Mariah herself, could have predicted what was about to happen next. The creation of All I Want for Christmas Is You is a story of inspiration and creative genius. Mariah co-wrote the song with her longtime collaborator, Walter Afanasieff. She was deeply inspired by the classic Christmas songs from the 1950s and 60s, the kind of music produced by Phil Spector with his famous wall of sound technique. Think of the Ronettes' Sleigh Ride or Darlene Love's Christmas, Baby Please Come Home. Mariah wanted her song to have that same feeling, that rich, layered, and timeless quality, as if it had been a holiday standard for decades. She wanted it to feel instantly familiar and nostalgic, even on the very first listen. To achieve this, every element of the song was meticulously crafted. It opens with the gentle chime of bells, instantly setting a festive mood. Then comes the upbeat, driving rhythm that makes you want to dance, and that incredibly joyful, sing-along melody. The powerful background vocals, the sleigh bells, the piano, everything was designed to create a sound that was both grand and infectiously happy. But beneath all that classic holiday production, the song's true power wasn't in the sound, but in its message. It wasn't about gifts, it wasn't about decorations, and it wasn't about snow. At its core, the song was about one simple, universal feeling: love. And the lyrics make this message crystal clear right from the very first line: I don't want a lot for Christmas. From that moment on, the song systematically rejects all the commercial trappings of the holiday. She sings about not needing stockings, presents, or even a wish for snow. No diamonds, no fancy trips, no material things at all. All she wants, all she truly cares about, is one person. All I want for Christmas is you. This simple, heartfelt message is what made the song so incredibly powerful and universal. It tapped into a feeling that everyone, regardless of their age or background, could understand. It reminds us that during the hustle and bustle of the holidays, what we truly crave isn't more stuff, it's connection. It's the warmth of being with the people we love. That emotional core is what elevated the song from just another holiday tune to a genuine anthem. Before All I Want for Christmas Is You arrived, the landscape of Christmas music was pretty well established. Most of the beloved classics, the songs that defined the sound of the season, were decades old. Think of White Christmas by Bing Crosby, Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms, or The Christmas Song by Nat King Cole. These were the titans of holiday music, songs that had been passed down through generations. It was incredibly rare for a new contemporary song to break into that exclusive club and become a true Christmas standard. But Mariah Carey's song did exactly that, and in doing so, it completely changed the game for Christmas music. All I Want for Christmas Is You became one of the very few modern songs to join that legendary list of holiday classics. It didn't just become popular for one season, it became a perennial hit. Every single year, as the holidays approach, it climbs back up the charts, often hitting #1 around the world. Every year, it introduces itself to a new generation of listeners who fall in love with its infectious joy. The song proved that Christmas music didn't have to be stuck in the past. It demonstrated that new original holiday songs could still be written, could still be commercially successful, and could still capture that timeless magical feeling that we all associate with the season. It opened the door for other contemporary artists to create their own holiday music, but none have ever reached the iconic status of Mariah's masterpiece. Over the years, the song's legacy has grown beyond anything anyone could have imagined. It transformed Mariah Carey into something more than just a pop icon. She became, and is now lovingly known as, the Queen of Christmas. Her name is now synonymous with the holiday season itself. For millions of people around the globe, the season doesn't officially begin until they hear those first opening chimes of her song. The song has come to represent so much. It's the sound of pure joy, a trigger for warm nostalgia, a celebration of love, and a reminder of the importance of togetherness. It's played at family gatherings, in shopping malls, on the radio, and in holiday movies. It has become a cultural touchstone, a permanent part of the festive fabric. For so many of us, Christmas simply wouldn't feel complete until we hear Mariah Carey telling us what she wants for Christmas. So, when you strip away the billion-plus streams, the record-breaking chart performance, and the global phenomenon it has become, what is this song really about? At its heart, All I Want for Christmas Is You carries a simple but incredibly powerful message. The greatest gifts we can ever receive aren't found wrapped in a box under the tree. The most valuable, most meaningful gift is the presence of the people we choose to share our lives and our moments with. It's about prioritizing love over material things, connection over consumption. In a world that often feels complicated, and a holiday season that can become stressful and commercialized, this song is a beautiful, joyful reminder of what truly matters. So now that you know the story behind the song, I invite you to listen to All I Want for Christmas Is You again. Listen to it with fresh ears. Hear the echoes of those 1960s classics. Feel the pure, unadulterated joy in Mariah's voice, and let it remind you what this season is really all about. Now I'd love to hear from you. What Christmas song feels like home to you? Which song instantly puts you in the holiday spirit? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed uncovering the story behind this song, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Soundscape, and share it with someone who loves Christmas. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, right here on Soundscape, where music meets meaning.